Jazz Crosstar is intended by Honda to bring more of a lifestyle vibe to the Jazz Super Mini range and, like the standard model, gets a full hybrid engine. With the Crosstar, there's most of what you get with a small SUV, including a bit of extra ride height, but none of the crossover compromises you won't want to make if at heart you're still a Super Mini buyer.
Thanks to a 37mm increase in ride height, the Crosstar version of this Jazz should be able to offer increased suspension travel, but any benefit is difficult to sense on the road in comparison with the standard version. Like all current Jazz models, this one comes only with one engine, the brand's eHEV powertrain. In this case, it's a 1.5 litre unit putting out 109 PS, which uses 2 electric motors and a compact lithium-ion battery pack. The combustion engine sends drive through a clever fixed-gear auto transmission, which Honda reckons is smoother and more efficient than the type of belt-driven CVT setup that the Jazz had before, and the one that Toyota uses in its hybrids. Basically, the whole setup is a downsized version of the 2-litre electrified engine used in the CR-V hybrid, and as there, you get various drive modes which the car selects for you. Most of the time at the wheel of this Honda, you'll be in hybrid drive, which combines the engine and the battery pack in the most efficient manner, while recovering electricity from deceleration and then storing it for future use. This Crosstar model is distinguished by a bespoke front and rear bumper, black garnishes around the front fog lights and a black finish for the front grille. You also get roof rails along with a 37mm ride height increase. Inside there are only 2 really significant Crosstar additions over standard EX trim. First is the provision here of water-repellent fabric upholstery, and secondly you're favoured with an 8-speaker premium audio system. Otherwise it's just as it would be on an ordinary top-spec EX-grade Jazz model. There are wide body stabilising front seats to reduce fatigue on longer journeys, and the dash has a minimalist, uncluttered look. Its centre Honda Connect 9-inch touchscreen has smartphone-style swipe technology, Honda Personal Assistant voice control and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto smartphone mirroring. And there's also a 7-inch digital instrument cluster. Perhaps the best news, though, is that Honda's clever magic seat design remains in the rear, giving owners the option of either folding the rear bench flat or flipping up the seat bases like that to create a taller load space. Luggage space is 298 litres with the rear seats in place and 1,203 litres with them folded down. Prices for this Jazz Crosstar start from just under £23,000 in the single EX spec available, which represents a premium of around £1,500 over an EX spec Jazz without the Crosstar package. You can pay a little extra for premium or premium plus paint, but otherwise there really aren't too many other options. You would hope with all that hybrid technology on board, this Jazz would be a frugal thing, and by and large, it is. The Crosstar model has claimed WLTP rated combined cycle economy and emissions figures of 58.9 mpg and 110 grams per kilometre. That's down from 62.8 mpg and 102 grams per kilometre in the standard model. Insurance is Group 19A. There are 2 schools of thought when it comes to reviewing cars like this. Some see them as cynical marketing exercises, models which pretend SUV-ness but without any real substance. Others take the view that most purpose-designed small crossovers lack much SUV substance anyway, so in many ways choosing a dressed-up, lifestyle-orientated Super Mini makes just as much sense. We tend to incline towards the latter view, as will folk interested in this Jazz Crosstar. It is, as Honda says, a hybrid to fit into your life.